Hello there everybody, and welcome back to part 13 of my Megaman Legends Let's Play. This time around we're going to be in the east part of the city, which is kind of the industrial part, I guess. It sounds like animal abuse, but over here the dogs will actually attack you, and the only way to stop them from doing that is to kick them. You have to kick the dogs. A quick aside is that I'm using a different microphone right now. If it sounds different, if you think it sounds better, let me know, because I've got a couple of microphones that I'm kind of going between right now. One of them picks up a little bit more background noise, but I can record with it when I don't have things going on, and the other one, I feel like doesn't record the lower tone of my voice as well. You know. So the reason we're going through here is actually because this is how you get to the main gate, is through the industrial part of the city. You have to go east and then I believe south. I'm so used to going through here at this point that I don't remember exactly which way all the doors are. But you saw that I went north and immediately turned around because there's nothing over there, at least not yet as far as I'm aware. And you can't actually get on top of the buildings, and the reason that I'm doing this is because you see that little serve bot over there on top of that building. You know, the way the game made the end of that last fight, I'm pretty sure that the bonds aren't around anymore, but all their little serve bots are still around. I would assume that they were all, you know, in the Gessel shaft. It's not exactly a small ship. I would assume that all 40 of them were piloting it with them. And he tells me I can't get to the warehouse from here, which is only true because it has an invisible wall over the fence. So can't just jump into the warehouse. And out here is where you will find the entrance to the main gate, as well as some little kittens. For some reason, if you interact with the one in front of the main gate, you get to take it home with you and put it in your ship. And later, if you go back to the ship, you will see it out with Gramps in front of the TV. I'm not entirely sure why that's a thing. But now that we've adopted that cat, we can go ahead to the main gate.
Megaman, be careful. I don't like the looks of this place.
The main gate, for the most part, just looks like a giant spiral on the way down, and it has a few doors on the outer part. You could very easily walk by them, and I do that later, which kind of seems stupid because I've gone through all the doors by the point that I walk by them. But I was just trying to get back down there as quickly as possible once I grabbed everything I needed. It was basically my only frustration here is that they put these guys on like every single level. I mean, they just sit there blocking my shots until they go to fire at me. So I wish that they didn't have these guys so prevalently in here. There are even floors where they have two of them side by side. And, what the heck are you supposed to do there? They're just gonna sit there and fire at you off and on, putting up their shield, and there's a room on one side as well. I don't remember exactly what's in the chest, but you'll see it in a moment, where you go into the room and there's one on each side of the chest, and I don't think you should ever have like two of those side by side. Those guys just, they punish enough on their own. They don't need to have a second one. Trying to get some more money. Not that we really need a whole lot more money. I'm using one of the weaker weapons right now.
It's a spiral, and it goes down a long way too.
I didn't take the time to like gather everything so I could make the most powerful weapons in the game. One of those you have to get through that like track racing thing, which I just, again, I despise. It takes way too long. It's just not a fun part of the game for me. That guy just shot me through the chest. His fireball just went straight through the chest and directly at me. I didn't even notice that when I was playing. Also, you know, when they have their shields up, you can't hit them from behind either. Makes absolutely no sense. They aren't guarding their back, they're guarding their front. The only real advantage to the Power Buster in this instance is that it hits so many times that sometimes it immediately knocks away their shield, or immediately knocks them down, instead of me having to fire at them like 20 times with my Buster. Got my Buster Unit Omega, I believe is what that symbol is. 3 attack and 3 range. Continue down on the spiral, and pretty soon you'll see that they actually did almost immediately make those dog enemies normal enemies. And I'm sorry for cutting off Roll there. She complains that you're going down so deep into the spiral that she isn't able to communicate with you as much. There's another one of these consoles, like was in the last ruins. Try to operate that central gate. Central gate is locked by Eden. And you need some keys. Well, I don't have 3 keys. So let's unlock the subcities. Yes, I do. Just got all the way down here, I'm just not gonna do anything, I guess.
The switch I just pulled should have activated the portals to the living quarters. They should have appeared somewhere on the island. Guess it's time to start looking for them.
And I'm really curious how Mega Man knows that much about it. I mean, this door opened, but what does he mean by portals to the living quarters? I opened up things called subcities. But, Mega Man just seems to know exactly what that is right off the bat. And I guess that is kind of a small hint to Mega Man's past that he doesn't seem to remember much about. The being able to read ancient text and the ruins that we had to fly to. I don't remember what they're called right off the top of my head. Had to do with the fact that he came from something like that, and that it's more natural to him whether or not he has all of his memories. Now, I will say that the placement of some of these dog enemies is like an absolute crapshoot. I think that this is just terrible. Look at how small this space is. All it's gonna do is try running at me in circles. I kinda hate that the Power Buster likes to hit the thing with the wall behind me. But there's not a whole lot I can do about that if I'm trying to back up and not be directly in front of something. You guys haven't been threatening for like half of the game. There's one more dog somewhere. And I finally got the blunted drill. So once I take that back to Roll, I can finally start taking down those broken walls that are separating the parts of the ruins from each other. Because all of the ruins in this game are basically connected. And there are so many small things that you can't get to that are just behind walls on both sides. You can literally travel to any of the subgates from any of the other subgates by using the blunted drill to break down the walls. And this dog enemy is absolutely terrible. Why did they put me in this little square area? Like there's a little circle basically where you can only go on the perimeter, and this thing that just wants to run it. But I guess you can kind of see right here what I was talking about when I fought the dog enemies originally is that if you back up against a wall, they can't actually do anything to you. So the cheese strat is to just not face them, because if you aren't looking at them, they won't jump back and fire the fire breath at you. They will just continually charge at you, and then you fire something explosive at the wall, and it hits behind you and knocks them down. So here I'm kind of like, I don't remember which door is which. One of them goes outside to the warehouse, and the other one goes into more of the ruins. So I initially go through this door, and I'm like, I'm in the ruins, aren't I? Oh, wait a second. There's the ladder up to the warehouse. And I am now inside, because for some reason, they have a little thing here connected to the ruins to get you into the warehouse. But I am not going to do this right this second, as I know that I am really low on my weapon energy, and I have my shield broken. So I will be back here in a moment. And since I did go into the wrong door first, I will be turning around and going into the door that goes into the actual ruins, so that I can see what's on the other side. I'm just gonna ignore this dog enemy. I'm not sure how that jump stopped me from being hit, but I jumped into it, and I guess its hitbox was still on the floor. Turn right into here, and hey, another chest. The generator part. I'm not really sure what that's for anymore. I assume it is for a buster part, but it could be for energy for a weapon or something. I don't know. And here's another wall to take down once I get that drill fixed. And from here, I'm just going to kind of double speed this. There's not a whole lot going on here. I'm just trying to get out of the spiral so that I can punk the roll, get my weapon energy back, do a safety save because I know that I've got a boss fight coming up, and then after the boss fight I will have to deal with the sub-gates, the sub-cities that I have activated so that I can get the keys for the very bottom of this spiral. So I'm going to show you real quick. I don't interact with the door, but if you do, Megaman reads it or something, and it says that it requires the sleeper key, which you get from one of the sub-cities. And then each door after that subsequently says the Dreamer and whatever the last one was, I don't remember. I don't know why I went out this door again. More wasted time. And I run into these guys a lot when I'm leaving, because I don't want to fight them anymore. I have been considering, in real life, getting a much better, more expensive microphone than the ones that I'm using. Either buying an Electro Voice RE20 or building. It's called S387 from Microphone Parts. And yeah, there's the auto battery from the generator part. But that's going to be the end of this one, so I hope to see you guys in the next one.